Think about the last news story that you read online. Are you certain that it's actually true? Good day, good day everyone. I am Orion M. Mutilia from Grade 11 Love. And today we uncover how false information spreads through mis, dis, and mal. But first, let us talk about the objectives of this video. First, we will define fake news and each type of its uh, of fake information, such as misinformation. Second is we learn the distinct traits of each type. Third is we will analyze real world situations or case studies. Finally, we will we will explain how fake news spreads. So to protect ourselves online, we must classify harmful information correctly. Not all false information Not all false information shared online shares the same motive. We cannot simply put everything under one genre or one generic fake news label. Let us break this down into three major categories. First is disinformation. Uh, Second is misinformation, and the third and the most you know is malinformation. First, let's talk about misinformation, which is, in its definition, is false or inaccurate information shared by a person who believes it is true. It is usually spread because of misunderstanding, confusion, or failure to verify facts. This type uh, of fake information is highly common in social media, but it differs sharply from disinformation regarding the underlying intent, because this is unintentional. It is spread unintentionally. Its key characteristics are it is unintentional, lack of fact checking, and often caused by misunderstanding or mistakes. So, an example of this oh, is this post. So, in this post, it says that Bill Gates explains that the COVID vaccine will use experimental technology and permanently alter your DNA. And the one who shared it was like, you know, he believes it. He said, quote unquote, so he said it word for word, and people think it's a joke. He believes it, and besides that, this is misinformation is because of the lack of verifiable sourcing, scientific inaccuracy, emotional or inflammatory language, absolutist statements, visual manipulation, chronological inconsistency, and appeal to authority, which it is there, appeal to authority. He says that it's that Bill Gates said that it will alter the DNA. So the possible effects of spreading news like this is um, public health risks such as hesitancy to get vaccine, the infodemic effect, which floods people's minds with a lot of information that they don't, so that like they cannot decrypt it, because there's a lot of information. Increased anxiety to the vaccinations and slow erosion of trust over time seeing these posts. So how do we verify this? First is by practicing lateral reading. Check professional fact checkers such as Sunstar, GMA, or many more. Investigate the source if yeah, um, yeah, he or she or the source is professional or has a background of um, fact checking other news. perform a reverse image search such as Google using Google Lens, verify the original quote if it's actually true uh, other by using articles from big news outlets and consult primary scientific sources. So uh, the next type is disinformation. This is the second major type. By definition, it means that false or misleading information that is intentionally created and spread to deceive people or influence public opinions. This this represents the most calculated form of false narrative. It involves deliberate deception and targeting the public. Its key characteristics are that it is deliberately misleading, created, created to manipulate or cause harm to the public, and is commonly used in propaganda or fake news, such as um, politics. It is used in politics to either defame or defame someone's reputation so that the people will naturally like not want to vote him or her. So this is an example of disinformation. It is created to cause panic. The headline states that Mark Zuckerberg Mark Zuckerberg dead at 32, which is not true. Denies Facebook has problems with yeah. It says here that he died of heart complications at his California home today, but he's still alive. The signs of this is fake news. Is of the headline, the shocking headline. It's a questionable source, content zone. I don't think that's what you call that. That's a credible source. I think that's a credible source. The lack of reliable evidence, such as medical or professional evidences, pictures, or something like that. The clickbait style post, which encourages people to click on this post, or and it is too dramatic and sensational. I'm sorry. The possible effects of this are it's it spreads fear, confusion, and panic among readers. Damage it damages the reputation of the. It may damage the person involved, causes people to distrust social media and news sources, encourages the spread of false information when users share it without checking, and finally can manipulate public opinion and online discussions. Ways of I don't have the third and final one is malinformation. It is a information that is based on truth but is shared out of context or used in a harmful way just to damage a person, group, or organization's reputation. Its key characteristics are that it uses real or factual information shared with harmful intent, twisted or taken out of context to mislead others. This type is unique because it uses actual facts. How- However, the presentation of these facts are completely like out of proportion. It is too different to what actually happened. It is what you call that over exaggerated or something like private that's been shared. And the example to this is you may have heard of this post that was circling around the internet a couple of months ago. It is it is a viral scandal video of a gold medalist. I forgot her name, but She's a good mentalist, and there was a video circulating around, a porn video of, I think it was his boyfriend or someone. He knew that she had, uh, you know, the science that this is malinformation is because it focuses on a scandal or private matter instead of facts, news, or news value. It uses sensational captions like viral scandal or leaked video. It also invades a person's privacy. It is it is shared mainly to gain views, reactions, and gossip. Possible effects of this is emotional or mental harm to the person involved. Maybe because of the stress, they may you know want to kill themselves or something like that. It damages their reputation and career. Online, they may get online harassment or bullying. You know, a lot of people may ch- uh, find their accounts, text them, bully them, send death threats or anything like that. Not just for this example. And the spread of privacy violations and toxic online behavior. You know, so how do we verify it responsibly? First is by checking if it is official and credible news outlets have reported it. Be careful of edited or fake screenshots or posts because maybe there are links that they put where it takes your information, use your information, and you may get scammed or something like that. It's a like phishing scam, something like that. Avoid sharing or searching for leaked private content because you know uh, let's respect these persons' privacy and boundaries because they don't they didn't give the consent of of someone sharing this online. And why did they share this online? They should have asked for consent for the parties involved. You know. Anyways, so the, so the key differences of three useless and man are first misinformation. It is a false information that is spread regardless of intent to mislead others. Disinformation is deliberately created to harm or manipulate or mislead. Mal- Malinformation is based on facts but taken out of context to mislead, harm, or manipulate, just like I said earlier. So, in conclusion, misinformation, misdisinformation, and all involve the spread of harmful or misleading information, but they differ in intent and purpose. Misinformation is false information shared without intention to harm, while disinformation deliberately created to is the sorry is deliberately created to deceive or manipulate others. Malinformation, on the other hand, uses real information but shares it out of context with harmful intent to destroy someone's reputation or a group or organization's reputation. Understanding these differences helps people become more responsible and critical media users by fact checking sources, analyzing content carefully, and thinking before sharing online posts. We can help prevent the spread of false and harmful information in the digital media. So remember, guys, always verify before sharing. Let, let, let's not be let us be responsible citizens in media and always verify using those trusted news outlets, trusted news networks. Always search up about things before sharing because it might be false information and you never know. most false information are pretty deceiving nowadays. So will be all, everyone. I am Oren and Martinez, Create, Live, and Love. Thank you for listening to this video, and goodbye.